through the ban list, wondering where it is, oh, Chovy's doing it again.
Okay.
So it's going to be his very famous mid Aatrox. This is a pick that dates back a very, very long time, and something that he has had a lot of success on in the past. That being said, Aatrox has been through a lot of changes in that time, and we'll just have
mid
to
lane
see.
as well against the Syndra, but that really just depends on Fly's performance. And Fly has been a player who, as you know, I keep saying it using the word liability.
Do a full clear as we have a look on the bottom side. Good hook is going to land there from Vista, as Flame Chomp is not actually going to activate. Great attract repel. Couldn't actually say what it was, as Def is going to throw out a few rockets here, but Vista's definitely going to get the short end of that. I was a little bit sad, as Def not going to be able to click the left, and actually doesn't need to worry about it, is exactly right. Chompers are there, and the minions are also, as the crashdown's going to be flayed this time around. Vista was tanking the turret, unfortunately, as we've got double entry towards the bottom side of the map, as Fly's going to teleport down. He's looking for Deft, who still has the flash. He's now up against the wall, does get over, but it's not going to be enough. Undertow catches him. Dread grabs the kill, and they'll... So another Cloud Soul, most likely. As Bank going to be hooked up here. Flame Chompers are good this time around, and Vista just sweeps him up. Deft gets himself a little bit of a shield, and then takes the Lantern for some repositioning. Certainly a very excited Jinx, as now Deft is hurriedly trying scary. Okay, Dread's going to come down. This actually could be a Ragnarok has been procced, as Deft is going to get stunned up. That's actually a real shame.
Oh my god.
Now he's looking to try and turn it back, but it's not going to work. Double kill for Dread once again.
Oh,
Reckless
2 for 2.
Swing collects it. Very good.
Great in this game.
There's the Hex Flash. In goes the Killer Instinct as well, as Deft immediately exhausted. Does have his flash available, but he's standing his ground, trying to take down Bang. Takes the Lantern for the extra movement. Oh my goodness, Bang. Able to flash his way out. Deft getting shot down by minions and has to be careful, as Dread is booking it towards the bottom side, but Johan also is here, as the hook is going to connect immediately. Ragnarok to cancel out the CC. Spear is going to connect there, as Johan, you have to be a little bit careful. Still 1 versus 3 is Deft going to have to take down that ward, and he will do so as Super Mega Death Rocket finds Bang in the back line, and that's the first kill for Humble Life Esports. Plate down here. Yep, see? Zap positioning, man. It's scary. Hook is going to connect. Super Mega Death Rocket has to be flashed there by Lehens, as now Morgan could be in trouble. There's the ulti, is slicing Maelstrom. Not going to really be too much value, as he gets completely juked, does Dread, unfortunately.
I mean, these rotations from Dread have been really good to counter gank.
2 people are dead.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah,
sometimes the cinematic experience takes away from the live experience, but it's okay.
The world ender going to be used there in the mid lane. Chovy just gets out. This was where the Rel and Morgan died.
Yep. I mean, it looks like just a skirmish here around Red. Very, very overextended is Lehens. Like, that was very ambitious, and then obviously King gets a kill on the top side of this fight.
Solo kills him.
Well, there's no one. Now this Drake here is, I'll hold that thought.
Okay, Chovy looking for Keen here. World Ender comes down. We'll see whether he can dive this turret as he gets the sweet spot. One more auto will do it as Chovy. Does he have an Umbral dash? He has the Q! And finishes it off beautifully. A solo kill for a solo kill. In the meta, you take it away from Deft. That's generally how it works, as Chovy is between a rock and a hard place a little bit here, as Bang's getting a lot of work done. World Ender does come down, as Chovy finds himself some relative safety, but it's not as safe as he would like. Lehens gets Super Mega Death Rocket. Don't mind Chovy, he's just going to walk out of the fight, as the rest of Hanwha Live are looking to put the screws in. Bang has
no matter what lane he's pushing in, gets out very easily.
Fly's going to get flashed on here, as he does make it out, but it's just going to be pulled back in.
Everything he's hit by, everything.
You dodge like one
super powerful, he's super potent. It's almost impossible to deal with him. And why is Lehens flanking like this?
Lehens is in the wrong position, as he is definitely going to die. Presses Magnet Storm, because why not? As now Vista has to contend with Keen, who does have Mega Nub, but he gets flayed out. And unfortunately, the CC doesn't really work. Super Mega Death Rocket just hitting the backline there as Morgan flashes in. The slicing Maelstrom is amazing. And honestly, this team fight could not have gone any better. Deft is excited. So are we. And
then the rest of the map gets opened up for Hanwha Life Esports because they have 2 great
solos. Super Mega Death Rocket even flying through. His Fly is actually going to be alive for the moment, but is it going to be for much longer? As Crashdown gets Lehens out. As Deft with that rapid fire cannon can shoot. Looking for the opportunity here is up. Goodbye, Fly. And now Lehens once again trying to crash down out of the fight, but the World Ender comes through from Chovy. They've locked him down. The Magnet Storm does absolutely nothing. Bang now having to get himself the hell out of here. and he'll get slowed down by the zap as well, as in goes Chovy with the flash. Oh my god, Fed Aatrox is a thing to behold. I mean, they're allowed to do this, right? Hum Alive, they would just keep them here. It's like a shooting gallery. That's a little bit of a stun onto Johan, but they will not be perturbed. Remember, this is Ocean Soul. The play out from Keen. You ain't crushing anyone, my friend. The first Nexus turret goes down. The next one, Def, has rockets. Lehens dives forward, but it's suicidal at this stage of the game. The flash play comes through. Morgan presses R just because he's excited. Double kill for Johan. And now, Hum Alive are just standing next to the fountain, finding all the kills that they would like. Johan, that was a little bit over-ambitious, as now everyone's getting on, pressing their stopwatch buttons, and this game is over. An absolute shellacking from Hum Alive Esports, and a phenomenal bounce back after their pretty dismal series against Gen G.
13,000 for Dread. And
okay,
this works, right? This is the front line that you're going to have. Now you have stronger engage even. You can pull somebody into Callista's range to help finish them off. You can help lock them down with body slams, explosive casts. I like this pick a lot.
No, I think it's fantastic. It's also Fly's best champion.
Yeah, if, like, for example, if Bang and Lehens overextend in lane and he ends up getting, like, 2 early kills or something like that, if he has a really early lead, which theoretically he shouldn't. Yep.
As we saw.
Okay.
There's the hook shot. Morgan just getting a bit of damage down on Keen.
6 is up. This is what I'm talking about.
Yep. Hextech Ultimatum right on top of the Gragas. Nowhere for him to go, and First Blood is so easy on the top side for Hum Alive.
Respect the timing of level 6 when they didn't have vision.
Johan not going to get hit by the spear, as Dread unfortunately misses that. That's going to mean that he's not able to grab the red buff. Fly now slightly out of position as Vista looking for that headbutt pole. Can't quite get there, as he does manage to pulverize Lehens. They focus on him. Deft is here as well, as Fly gets a huge shield. Johan running away as fast as he can. Vista doing the same thing. Great play from Lehens, who stays alive for so long. Deft turns around and gets him in the very end, as we've traded supports. But Hum Alive are going to be able to make their way out. CS advantage, and like Fly leaves for like 5 seconds, and then it's all over, as there's the Fate's Call. Hook is going to connect there onto Johan as well, who's trying to get out of here. Control ward is down. The Rend comes through as well. He'll have another turtle, and unfortunately the Pierce ain't going to work. He needed to throw it past the minions, and it was just he's in a lot of trouble. And I said an obvious 2v2 is a 1v1, and this is a 2v1, absolutely. As in goes Lehens and Bang, and they're going to make it a 3v2 instead. Thankfully, I can do that math on the fly, as Morgan's in so much trouble. Going to get flayed back. Lehens looking real good. Remember, this guy was known for his thresh play, deliverance garners, things like that. As now Dread has found Johan, but misses that spear as well. Pesky minion waves.
Johan, but they also are going to have this extreme threat in the side lane.
Well, Morgan going to get delivered to Keen, but maybe this is exactly what he wants. As Johan says, oh, maybe I don't want this. As he is going to find him.
Out of turret range.
Oh no. Okay, teleport going to come forward as Morgan's desperately trying to get the minion wave involved. The teleport is cancelled. And this should be a very dead Gragas as Johan, just wanders away casually. And that's a very comfortable pickup. Okay, there's the flash headbutt. Pulver's Dread has to flash his way out of there. Good face breaker though from Fly, who wants to try and get to the showstopper, but unfortunately he's taken too much damage. Lehens gives him an extra shield, and the Haymaker's going to help out as well.
Can't join up. If he joins, it might actually be a trade back, but a double kill even.
Yep, Cloud Drake is going to be taken. Of course, it's a Cloud Soul as Fly finds himself in amongst 4. His stat's pretty good. It ain't that good.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a Drake and a free kill onto the mid laner.
These pieces are strong on their own.
Whoa.
Okay, there he goes.
As he does find Def. Def is going to flash out of the way, but he does manage to throw through the ulti, and another headbutt to deliver the set. But of course, he has a pretty easy way out of there, but Unbreakable Will's there for Vista. He's not going to be taken down, and in the end, it's a bit of a stalemate.
It's a bit of a stalemate, but really nice damage trades here for Hum Alive Esports because they have a Victor. Freak of Freaks, it's going to be really difficult for them to actually try to turn and re-engage this.
That's how he manages to find more numbers, as Keen is looking for Chovy here, who's going to flash the explosive cast, but not the hook, unfortunately, as Vista. He's going to flash on in, looking for a pole now onto Keen, as the teleport is a little bit optimistic there from Morgan, who's not going to be able to grab the kill onto Lehens, as it's quite late, but the Fate's Call is going to be there to try and save him. Some low health bars here on a Freaker, as you can see, Hum Alive Esports still happy to push forward.
Chovy, I mean, he is ready for this fight. They're down there, Camille. But the low health bars, Chovy wants to fight this. He was like, oh yeah, come in that choke point, I dare you. Death rate value is huge.
Deft and Chovy still alive as in goes Fly, looking for that backline. Stride breakering forward, but Chovy is going to be safe for the moment. Hook is going to land once again, though Lehens has been a god on this Thresh so far this game. They do manage to take down the Udyr, but the damage threats are still here for Harm Life. That's why you see them walking forward, and they're wanting to deny this sole point.
This is going to be really hard, unfortunately, now for Life Esports to take this fight. Chovy is
Look
too
at the
low.
low health bars.
Yeah.
They've got so much poke. Deft is looking at this shooting gallery as, the face breaker from over the walls. Too nice. And Afrika will be able to take down the Drake. Chaos Storm once again back off cooldown as Vista. Not sure this is exactly where you want to be, my dude, as Morgan does come in. The exhaust down onto Fly as Chovy still here trying to get the work done. But the Haymaker still too strong, and Life Esports trickling into fights like this. If they're able to get it, then the wave clear is not going to be enough to clear out minion waves as Chains of Corruption fly in, but they do go wide, as now Vista's in so much trouble. Fly finds the backline. He's looking for depth. The heal goes through, but the sidestep is going to be enough to get him out of the Haymaker. Now Lehens is just going to get burst down, and Fate's Call does absolutely nothing, and you can see Morgan this time has the backup of his team, flashes on top of Bang, and now there's no one left to do damage here for Afrika, and Morgan's having a field day. That's an ace, and speaking of Baron, it belongs to Harmwell Life.
Life are just going to walk up and take it. Belongs to them.
It's not Morgan. Morgan doesn't want to be doing that. He wants to be going in for the follow-up.
Yeah, he wants to clean
that's
it up.
exactly what happened last time, and it worked out very well. But now Morgan's going to get closed in on base breakers, but so much CC absolutely everywhere. As this time the Camille is going to get wiped out. Chovy out of position, but does go golden and avoids the hook. Another showstopper as Fly is going to flash out, but look at the health bars. They're going down so low as Deft and Chovy are raining hell on top of Afrika, lining up these arrows as in goes Lehens trying to be the hero. The Fate's Call is going to pull him immediately out, back in again to try and lock down Deft, but he flashes away and snipes down the Thresh. Chovy still alive, by the way, locks down yet another one with the Q as the piercing arrow was so close.
Johan
and banging
range and has to keep kiting away as meanwhile
Lehens is at 100 health or something like that. Johan's just going to chase him down. This skin is actually way too cool as the hook is going to taxi him. Oh, the Grump, one more auto. Oh, gets into the brush as now the Grump is going to turn tail. He's looking for Johan instead. Smoke to death. Okay, that'll do it. It's not bad. He's still 60 ahead of the clock as in goes Morgan. Does find himself a bit of a stun there onto Keen. Dread. Oh, that's a party cast. It's not really what you want. As Dread is going to go golden. The turret is going to be taken down, though, as now the Nidalee will explode. Primal Surge keeps him alive for a little bit longer as Fly looking for the flank, but he explodes. Oh, manages to get the ulti off first, but is still going to be taken down.
And there's just so much damage here for Life Esports. Here he has a ward in the brush.
Yep, he's going to get headbutted back, and oh no, Lehens just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And Johan's running real fast, as you can see, wanting to start this fight up. Keen goes in, decent cast back, but there's no follow-up. And, Fly getting a decent ulti, but as you can see, Morgan's picking up double kills, and Afrika just have absolutely no damage. The wallets be too heavy, and Harm Life, they don't really care about a Baron, they're just going to win the game.
Chovy just sitting there at full health doing so much damage, and he's like, this is the path of least resistance to the Nexus. I'm going to head right up here.
Yep.
It's like a lightning bolt. Take out this inhibitor and push for the win. Very impressive game for Life Esports. They gave up early Drakes. They understood that that was a place in the game where they were going to be the most vulnerable. They wanted to play around their side laning. The Camille got a little bit fed early, and they controlled the macro. They controlled the later fights where the scaling came into play, and it's an easy cleanup here.
Yep, some more kills just to pad these KDAs. 5, 1, and 11 on the Varus, but this was a story once again about mid lane difference. Chovy,
can he get 400?
With the most ludicrous gold lead, 395 to 230 as the Nexus dies. And Life Esports, after what was a dismal performance in their last series, come back with a vengeance here.
This is a statement game for Life Esports, as you said, after a very weak performance last week and really weak drafting. That was our biggest criticism. The drafts here were a little bit eclectic, right? They weren't normal, and they definitely didn't...